Good morning, Trinity friends, and happy Wednesday in the Word with Miss Alyssa. So today I have another activity for you guys to do with your littles. This is a great way to have faith conversations at home with your family, and typically don't require a lot of prep. Just some random odds and ends that you can find at home. So today we're going to be reading from 1 Samuel 7, verse 12. Then Samuel took a stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shen. He named it Ebenezer, saying, "Thus far the Lord has helped us." So we see that in the face of danger, Samuel led the people to place their trust in God as they wholeheartedly cried out to God for rescue. He thundered against their enemies, and they were able to confidently face their foes and run them off because of the Lord's mighty presence. So Ebenezer stones are a great reminder of God's faithfulness in our story. They mark a significant point in our lives where we can clearly see God's character and his actions coming to our aid. And so when you go home, when you do this activity, or maybe you're at the park, so you're gonna find a stone. So big enough that you can write on it. I would probably recommend either using like a Sharpie or some kind of like acrylic pen. It'd probably work best. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna write your name or your kiddo's name on one side of the stone. And then on the other side of the stone, you're going to write one way that God has been faithful to you in the past year. How has he answered your cry and empowered you to face your struggles? How has the Lord been present with your tiny people? Maybe starting a new school year is really scary, but seeing how God is with us and that we can be confident because of our Lord and that he is always with us and always present in our lives. And this is a great way to maybe put up in your room or maybe in the living room, and being reminded of our Ebenezer stones and how we can remember that God has brought us this far to this point, and let it anchor you to his promises. And we know and trust that in his word that God always keeps his promises, and we can always trust in him and to lean upon him in whatever circumstances we face. And we know and trust that God has promised us to never leave us nor forsake us, and to use our teeny tiny Ebenezer stones to serve as an everyday reminder of our faithful God to us. So I hope you guys have some time, maybe this weekend, after getting the first few days of school under our belts and being able to talk about how faithful and good our God is. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday for Wednesday in the Word. Bye, friends.